Hi, guys. It's good to be back. How are you? Great. Thank you. Okay, what? Just checking the red line stuff we got going. I do want to introduce, because some of you have seen me for years, and Marco Tello has been with me for almost 20 years, and I finally got to bring him in the music room. So that's when we booked it. I was like, can I please bring Marco? I was usually here with somebody else, and I get to highlight him, and he's the guitar player you'll hear most the beginning of my records, and then off and on, whatever. He's put up with me that long. How have you done it, Marco?
Well, it's called Xanax.
So I thought it appropriate that we start with, like Randy said, he's like, he's from Oklahoma. We're both from Oklahoma. And the cool part is I met him in Los Angeles. My band out in L.A. before I ever went on the road, my keyboard player and him were really good friends. And we started flying him out to L.A. with us, and it all began there. And he's still around. So
I'm the only one.
You're the only one still around. I killed the rest. I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. Y'all didn't even laugh. You're like, yes, you probably did.
That tracks.
I'm not as man-hatey anymore. Yes, you did. You have recordings of me going, yeah, kill them all. I know. Do you know the thing? You're a human being? Yes.
I agree with that.
You are my favorite human being. Anyway, he's one of my favorite people, and he is family. If there was close to blood, this is it. And he is the longest man in my life.
That's right.
It's so true. Anyway, we've been around the world together, and I can't wait for you guys to hear him. And, of course, our stuff, too. But we're going to start out with Oklahoma, my song that hit the country charts when we first started and stayed on the charts just because it's about being from a small town. Who's from a small town in here? Like 5 of us. Okay, cool. Awesome. All right. Well, here you go. Driving down I-44, now 6 a.m. Just past the turn now. Took every cent I had. Straight out of Tulsa, how those pastures have grown. Ain't much more in front of me, but damn, I'm home. At 17, I knew I had to get away. City dreaming seemed the only way for me. Little did I know I missed the only place I called home. Oh yeah, Sooners and Cowboys, bring it back to me. How about that red dirt over the hills I see? Home of the promised land, nation Cherokee, Oklahoma. That's where you're gonna find me. I rode on up to Nashville, tried to find my place. Jumped up to New York, wound up in West L.A. A voice from my mom screamed, girl, where are your roots? I'm gonna be a big star, yeah, I've got nothing to lose. I saw the shining lights spelling out my name. Mama shook her head, said you'll be back one day. Singing on the porch out in the country is more like me. Oh yeah, Sooners and Cowboys, bring it back to me. How about that red dirt over the hills I see? Home of the promised land, nation Cherokee, Oklahoma. That's where you're gonna find me. Oklahoma. Daddy always said before we left this earth that I should firmly keep my feet on solid ground. Lord above, this twister is gonna settle down. This country girl has seen the world. Take me on, Sooners and Cowboys, bring it back to me. How about that red dirt over the hills I see? Home of the promised land, nation Cherokee, Oklahoma. Sooners and Cowboys, bring it back to me. How about that red dirt over the hills I see? Home of the promised land, nation Cherokee, Oklahoma. That's where you're gonna
let me tell you the best part about that song was actually that. So my father had passed in 2005, and we were I don't know if we were in Deadwood, South Dakota, and we ended up in Sturgis that year. My dad was a bike guy. Oh, that sounds great. My dad had passed away that year. We were getting ready to go on the road, but we ended up in Deadwood, South Dakota on the road. And Sturgis, South Dakota, the bike rally was just down the street. So the band and I decided to go down the road and just find out if we could get booked there. No one was there. We happened to walk in to a place where every single owner for the bike rally happened to be in this one restaurant. And they were like, hey, that's that girl. That's that band. And so the history was there. But that same year, that was like my dad had passed. He was a biker guy. We got all those gigs. And then so that song was about him. Basically, the song is about him passing and saying, he's with us at all times. So this next song is about Grandpa. So let's just go down the family tree.
Rachel, they're dropping like flies.
I know. But this is another small town song called Wishing Well. And what it was, I actually think I have done this a long time ago. But I wrote this song because I'm from Piedmont, Oklahoma, a very small town. And everybody was in our school, all the cool couples that dated, like got married. We had a class of 69. There wasn't that many people. And 69 people graduating, and like probably half of them were dating. So they all get married right out of high school. Well, I went off to college. My music career started out in Los Angeles. I came back, and every single couple was divorced. So I went back to LA and wrote this song because it's about being young, love, and you'll hear it. And I don't get to tell the story very often, but my grandfather was a water meter checker. But I made that equivalent to a wishing well. You throw a penny in the wishing well, because I would go down with him all the time, and he would pretend it was like our moments together. So this is kind of asking Grandpa what I should do. Okay.
South of town, where we used to play, down by that wishing well all day. On Saturday, we bring our lucky penny, wish our lives away. Grandpa, say careful what you wish for. It might end up coming true. Then 16, there you were, driving that beat-up truck over by the river. All I could do is think of a Saturday when I'd have a moment to drop in a penny just for you. You see, the red bike I wish for came easy. You became wish number 2. Oh, the stars, they spelled out your name. Why am I going through so much pain? Grandma, please visit that wishing well again for me. Make wish number 3. This old house in the country we live, there's a symbol of the life we've chosen. Empty hallways, broken windows, and a pasture that hasn't seen many harvest moons. All I ever wanted to do was love you. It's not like I wished for the moon. Oh, the stars, they spell out your name. Why am I going through so much pain? Grandpa, please visit that wishing well again for me. And make wish number 3. Oh, stars. It's not like I wished for the moon. Oh, the stars, they spell out your name. Every day I see them fading away. How can they fall when this was all I'd wish to come true? All the stars, they spell out your name. Why am I going through so much pain? Grandpa, please visit that wishing again to me. Oh, make wish number 3. Wish number 3. Wish number 3. You're hot. No.
You guys are awesome.
Thank you. Who?
Kane used to. My best friend is a banjo player. He taught me bluegrass. He didn't teach me how to play it. He just said, "Here, listen to this." And then when I played something that wasn't bluegrass, he'd just go. But we'll do a show, and he still does it. But we'll do a show, and everybody will clap. And as soon as the claps die down, he goes, "You guys are great!" He'll just yell it on stage. And people go.
That is something I do want to point out that I'll brag about Marco as well. When I met him, he looked like a bluegrass guy, and he is one of the best bluegrass pickers out there. And we were out on tour, and I think we were paired with like George. Was that the Thorogood or Joe Diffie? Anyway, it was one of our.
That was same guy.
Huge difference, but whatever it was, the band and I were like, there was a famous bluegrass band there. What was the name of the band?
It was in Wisconsin. That was George Thorogood.
But
They were called the Bottom Dollar Band.
Yeah, Bottom Dollar, whatever it was. So none of us, we just know he's a bluegrass picker, right?
And our agent booked both of us.
Yeah,
that band and this. And
well, they were on the inside. Well,
yeah.
the guy did. We were on the outside with Thorogood, and he. Next thing, their guitar player, something happened with their guitar player. So the band they asked him to play. So the band and I sat in the back of the inside whatever auditorium or whatever it was. We're back there. I look at my entire band. Our mouths had dropped down to the ground. This guy is one of the fastest pickers. I mean.
Well, they'd never seen me play anything but electric guitar.
Yeah. So on that note, we're not going to do a bluegrass song. So Here you go. And some of you know this song. I have done this song in the past, and it's just to get you guys singing with us and just get your. Am I on? Because I can't hear myself. You're on, Jared. This is on. Okay. I can hear you. I must be deaf.
2, 3, 4.
Take a little time to draw the line. Grab a bag of your favorite moving town, you say. Get a little closer. Pedal to the metals that we need. Drop down shades on, racing now full speed. And get a little closer. When in your hand you help each fair. Cry out to the stars, say I'm here to share. And get a little closer. Lines of the road we ride to go. They pay for more, the higher we will go. Strum your guitar, hum your tune, find that desert moon. Play that fiddle all night long, sing until the dawn. Yeah, 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 yeah. Closer to you'll see. Addiction is the thing we live and breathe. No matter what the stars we hold for you and me. Get a little closer. Cripple to the moon, it's time to break through. For the shine of a ball beyond the yonder. Ooh. Get a little closer. No need to ever stand to justify. The world turns as it will. Hold on, enjoy that ride. Strum your guitar, hum your tune. Find that desert moon. Play that fiddle all night long. Sing until the dawn. Yeah, 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 yeah. Now you know the words. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, we have singers. Closer to me. Hey, you see. Strum your guitar, hum your tune. Find that desert moon. Play my fiddle all night long. Sing until the dawn. Yeah, 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 yeah. A little louder. Yeah, 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 yeah. So good. Closer to me. Hey, you see. Yeah. My favorite part of that song, I got to tell you guys, when I wrote that, I brought it into the studio, and we were out in Los Angeles, and I got the phone call that said, it's hot in here. Got the phone call that said, well, we've been listening to your song, and we think yeah, yeah, yeahs, you need lyrics. Feel like you need to add lyrics. And I said...
And you went, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I said, I don't agree. I don't think the Beatles, called and said, when they were like, hey, man, we're going to bring a song to you. It goes like this. We all live in a yellow submarine, yellow submarine, yellow submarine. And now the producer called and goes, hey, man, I think we should do some different lyrics because you're repeating yourself. And the guy goes, touche. And I was like, touche. I won one argument in production. And because I want people to, and the whole idea behind the song is my dad's in heaven around a campfire. I know you don't really hear that, and singing songs together, and everyone's singing the song and going, yeah, 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 and enjoying their life, So, see, you guys enjoyed the yeah, yeah, yeahs. And you sing in tune. That was wild.
2 out of every 4 lines in the whole song of Michael Row the Boat Ashore is hallelujah. You should have told him that.
I thought the submarine was a great
That was
one.
a good one.
Okay. All right, I'm going to do a sad song for you. Is that okay? Can I do a sad song? Are you cool with that? Okay. I'm going to get your approval the rest of the show, okay? All right. What if I told you that your picture is still hanging on my wall? What if I told you when I think of you, nothing else matters at all? What if I told you no one's ever made me feel the same? What if I told you that my heart still skips a beat every single time I hear your name? Would it change your mind?
Could you ever love me again? Baby, baby, if you could see me cry, floating away, go through the night. You knew I was alone and you knew I was afraid. You could hear me sigh. Every time I see a car like yours drive by, if you knew this your nest, baby, what if? What if I told you that these dreams you weaved up a fate was apart? What if I told you that I ate another year for every single second we're apart? Would it change your mind? Could you ever love me again? Baby, baby, if you could see me cry, rolling away, go through the night. If you knew I was alone and you knew I was afraid, you could hear me sigh. Every time I see a car like yours drive by, if you knew that you were missed, baby, if you could see me cry, golden away, go through the night. If you knew I was alone and you knew I was afraid, if you could hear me sigh. Every time I see a car like yours drive by, yeah, if you knew that you were missed, if you only knew how bad you were missed, baby, what if? Ooh, what if?
What if we really knew that song?
I just heard about it yesterday. Are y'all having a good time? Why do I get nervous in front of y'all? I just wait in front of like
'Cause they're
a
right
lot of
there.
people. I know, and I'm like, do they like me? Do they really like me?
Rachel, I'm out of here.
Okay, we'll see you later. Ooh, I got your water.
Oh, thank you.
I saved you.
Oops.
It's okay. Just throw that anywhere.
I feel so at home here. I'm gonna trash the place.
But I do, I love in the music room. I've known Rainey and Helen for a long time, and I was looking at the wall of phases, and it's definitely interesting as a musician to go through all the phases. But a lot of people know me. I've never left music. I've never left it, and so these phases are in public. Everyone gets to see you in public, and there's those old ones. I'm like, ah. So it's been great to get to grow up with you guys. I was trying to figure out the first time. This has been almost 11 years, 11 and a half years. Yeah, that sounds about right. So what an honor to get to come back and finally get to bring. Anybody that knows Marco and I knows he's my whoopee, because on stage we've been around the world together. He's my big brother. He's my sister. He
says that every time.
Seriously, he can be feminine with me. He can be masculine. So it's great.
I can kill a spider.
He can kill a spider, shoot a gun, but he can also, help me pick out my outfits. So, here's the best part. He is an amazing artist himself, and I remember several years ago, he was finally doing his own record, and I was like, yes, because he's such a great player. And
I've been on 1 million band records. This is my first solo record.
yeah, so I get to highlight some of his music tonight. You guys want to hear a Marco Tello song? Sure. Yeah. I know I do.
So I was running a music store back in 1994. Thank you.
It's his first day at guitar. I'm just kidding.
There was this guy working there. His name was Richard Avance. He was a drummer, and heavy metal drummer, had tattoos, good-looking guy, muscles. Would come into the shop all the time complaining about some lady that screwed him over. Some lady that took his money or wrecked his car. Some woman he caught cheating on with his best friend. And I said, he said, what am I going to do? And I said, stop dating strippers. So I went home and I wrote this song and I performed it for him. And he didn't like it. I've been a-working so hard for you, baby. Buy you diamonds and gold. A brand new house, a brand new car, a brand new spoon for your nose. Well, I write big checks to your stylist. I paid for him to pierce your nose. You're telling me you ain't satisfied. One of these days you're gonna go. I don't want you to walk out of my life. I don't want you to walk out of my life. I don't want you to walk out of my life. I want you to run. So I peeled off 1,000 for airfare to bring your mama to town. I even paid for the cab fare, but all she does is talk me down. So I sold my guitar last Thursday to buy you a Cadillac. You won't even let me drive it, and you make me sit in the back. I don't want you to walk out of my life. I don't want you to walk out of my life. I don't want you to walk out of my life. I want you to run. So I decided it was time to leave you. I'm better off on my own. But I came home to an empty apartment. Even my dog was gone. Don't want you to walk out of my life. I don't want you to walk out of my life. I don't want you to walk out of my life. I want you to run. Thanks, guys. It's a true story I made up.
I love that song. Do it again.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a cool thing about being in a band family. You know, if any of you have a musical background, that a lot of solo artists don't get the opportunity of having a band family. I started out in a band as the baby in the band, and they were all the guys that taught me the ropes. And Marco's the one who taught me my sound ropes. He made me carry my own amplifier. And I'm just kidding.
I'm not going to carry it.
That's not true. And it's really kind of like big brothers in the band, you know, on the road. And we've traveled over in Europe, and you know, being even the thing about European music over there, they didn't even speak English. We sold out of all our merch the first day up in, I don't know what Austria we were in. They just love music, and they appreciate. It's like that they appreciate the music. They have no idea what we're saying. I had no idea what they were saying. I was just like, oh my God, they're so good. I have no idea what they're saying. And
They were saying imperialist American capitalist dog.
They were so great. They were so great. It was like, but the point I'm making is, someone just told me at a show the other night, something happened with my wireless pack, and a group of people came up to me afterwards and said, you just handled that like a pro. You just handled it. You just, in the middle of a song, went, whatever I did, I didn't think about it. He's the one who's always been like my backbone, like taught me how to stand up on my own as a girl musician, because female,
No, as a musician.
Hold on, I'm saying girl. This is
Okay.
the only reason I'm saying this. I showed up to an all-girl review, and I was doing sound for all the girls, and they were all sitting in their stools going, who taught you all this stuff? And I was like, I had band members who were like, you're not going to be a girl. You're going to be a musician. You know what I mean? And the cool part, I don't know, I'm just so appreciative of that. But anyway, that when they were telling me afterwards that I handled all that stuff, I learned watching these dudes way before me just handle it. Instead of panicking and freaking out, I mean, I do panic. I'm not going to lie.
Just keep it inside.
Oh, just keep it inside. Just lie inside. So, all right. What'd you say?
You freak out.
Okay.
Continue.
I know. A little bit. But I'm talking about the more comfortable I got with technical things. Marco was always the one who just like, looked like a robot, So it's really kind of cool. Anyway.
Let's try this. Click.
Okay, let's try this. Yeah. Okay. We're going to do one?
Tempo? Yeah.
Sure, whatever you
This
want it
one?
to be. Yep, that one.
2, 3, 4.
How's it gonna feel when the telephone stops ringing? Ain't nobody singing your praises, sharing the burden of your disgraces. When you can't find your oasis that gives you refuge and erases chaos in your life. How's it gonna feel? How's it gonna feel when opportunity quits knocking? All the Sundays you push stuck and disappear, like a dream fades into the atmosphere. Truth cries out absolutely clear that no one else is gonna volunteer the comfort that you need. How's it gonna feel?
Y'all are swell, and I don't know why I get so darn nervous around you guys. What is that? Do you want to do Letters to Caroline?
Yeah.
You want to do it now?
Yeah.
Can Marco do another one for you? Yeah. I love this song.
I'm the only Mexican-American bluegrass picker in Oklahoma City. I really am. And because mostly my people go, "Allá en el Rancho Grande, allá donde vivía." And so like, and I play bluegrass, and they think it's something completely different. It's the same thing. It's just in English with an accent. And, you know, they got songs about murdering people in Mexican music, too. The guy that taught me bluegrass guitar, his name was Wendell Mercantile. That was his joke name. He was a bass player for Hot Rise, but in Colorado. And bluegrass songs have there's a lot of murder in them, suicide, guys murdering their loves, their wives, their girlfriend, or somebody they're courting, throwing them in the river, or a train wrecks and goes off the mountain, or everybody dies in a battle. And he said, I wonder how anybody survived to write any of these songs down. This is a Civil War song I wrote with a good friend of mine named John Dawson.
That means Randy's really gonna like it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Didn't you say you like Civil War songs earlier? Yeah.
It's about the Civil War in the 1800s, not the one we're about to have now. Okay, just want to make sure you guys know the difference. Yeah. Yeah, ready. Writing to you, Caroline, while the rain is pouring down. The general's got us resting here tonight, waiting on them Yanks to come around. They ought to be here by daybreak, if reports from Stewart are true. I've been missing you. The leaves are changed, but so am I. I ain't the same young man that you kissed goodbye. There's blood on my hands now, but I don't pay it no mind. I just hope sweet Jesus can rinse this wretched soul of mine. It ought to be over by Christmas, if reports from Richmond are true. I'm still missing you. I've seen the Blue Ridge Mountains now, mostly on the run. They don't look so good covered in Southern blood. Jeb Stewart's gone, old Stonewall too. But I'd follow the old man to hell if only he would ask me to. It ought to be over by summer, If reports from courthouse are true, I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. Oh, Caroline. Thanks, guys.
I love that song a lot. I love it a lot.
I love my CDs in my car
I like
in
it.
Dallas.
Oh. Oh, well. How you guys doing? I know. Isn't that sad? We're in a world now that's like, hi, we don't use CDs anymore.
We're in a world of transition.
Yeah, and it's we were talking about this earlier. And I remember my niece walked into my stepmom's house, and one of those rotary phones were on the walls. Old. She just kept it there. She hasn't had it. And my niece Riley walked up and goes, "What's that?" I mean, no clue what a phone was, and that is not a joke. I know. I was like, that's what I pretend. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what that is.
That's what you use to call Aunt B.
So this song right here, I was just out in Nashville, and we I'm gonna go and do this song. So we're gonna do probably about two more. We're gonna do about two more for you, and then take a little break. You guys can come. So I have a song. I'm going to tell you about the song first. So when you guys go out there, Beautiful, I'm not going to do till the very end because it's kind of our show closer. But Beautiful is a song I wrote about, us. I did it at the last show where we were telling each other, we should tell each other we're beautiful. I don't see what you see, I see beautiful. So when you see that T-shirt out there, you're also supporting a foundation called Soul Tea, and also drinksoultea.com, which is they sell tea to help people. So it's amazing. It's a second chance company, and I am so excited to be kind of their spokesperson for that. But the song, that's what the T-shirt's out there, so if you guys want to be part of it. But this song right here is about burning up old self. We're out in Nashville, and I wrote this. Do you guys remember Highway 101, Nikki Nelson took over Paulette Carlson's thing. Nikki Nelson's one of my closest friends, along with Kelly Walls from Carvin Walls. I went up and did a publishing deal concert with them, and they picked up this song. We wrote it about burning up our old self. And a lot of you know I've been sober for 12 and a half years. And thank you. Thank you. And when we're writing this song, I'm not thinking anything about my sobriety. I'm not thinking of anything about changing my life or stuff like that. We're just writing a song, and the girls and I are all kind of sharing everything. Kelly's sharing her experience. She had lost a sister to an overdose. I have family in active addiction. Addiction's, it's real. And I wasn't thinking of it. We all talked about writing this song. So you'll hear the lyrics. But Kelly calls me the other day and says, she left me a voice memo and said, "Hey, I got to thinking about your sobriety. This song explains your old self." And I went, "You're right, it does." So it's basically saying goodbye to old self, hello to new self. And that used to be me. She used to be me. And this seems to be like a crowd favorite already, and I've only performed it. This will be like our third time.
It's my second time to play this.
Marco, you ready?
I'm ready.
You look pretty.
Thank you. You do too.
Thank you. 2, 3, 4.
Was I thinking it's like I blinked and I was her. Sometimes it takes time to learn. Ain't no doubt there was no way out, so I had to let her burn. That girl was lost, she was nowhere bound. Like a red burning ember that can't find the ground. I looked to the sky as I said my goodbye. Set that girl on fire and set her free. She used to be me. kept pretending I was fine. It's what I did, how I lived my whole life. I could hide my eyes, but the mirror don't lie. I had to realize that girl was lost, she was nowhere bound, like a red floating ember that can't find the ground. I looked to the sky as I said my goodbye. Set that girl on fire and set her free. She used to be me. Like a red floating ember that can't find the ground. I looked to the sky as I said my goodbye. That girl was lost, she was nowhere bound, like a red floating ember that can't find the ground. I looked to the sky as I said my goodbye. Set that girl on fire and set her free. Sometimes I still can't believe she used to be me. Oh, 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 oh. She used to be me. Oh, 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 oh. I set her free. Oh, she used to be me. I set her free. I do want to do this song right here because I want to show Marco off. Okay, can I?
Sure, do whatever you want. It's
your
show. Let's do Vegas.
Y'all, I'm a small town girl from Oklahoma. You already know that. My daddy taught me how to shoot a gun real well. I own a 38, 44, a 9mm, 380. That's for you back there. Shotgun, a rifle, a rope, a bat, a hammer. Let's see here. A golf club.
Don't get any ideas.
Pillowcase. Chinese throwing stars, a telephone cord, cyanide. The point is, I do not like to be cheated on. So in my song right here, I tell you what I do to you. If you fooled around on sweet, innocent. Why does everyone laugh when I say innocent? Sweet little old me. I ain't playing when I'm saying I'm going to Vegas. I ain't playing when I'm saying I'm going to Vegas. I ain't playing when I'm saying I'm going to Vegas. Going out to Vegas, gonna catch my Romeo. He's spending all our hard-earned money down that blackjack roll. I'm going out to Vegas, God gave me the will. Since I saw the Virgin Mary on my windowsill, I ain't playing when I'm saying I'm going to Vegas. I ain't playing when I'm saying I'm going to Vegas. I ain't playing when I'm saying I'm going to Vegas. This next verse right here is sweet and innocent, heartfelt. Get a tissue, because here it comes. Going out to Vegas, gonna pack my 44. Gonna find that love of mine who won't play around with me no more. He never listens to me, he won't heed my advice. I caught him with another woman, blowing on his dice. I ain't playing when I'm saying I'm going to Vegas. I ain't playing when I'm saying I'm going to Vegas. I ain't playing
y'all think of that?
Thank you.
I always like to double it up because I like to watch him. One, hold on. Put your hands together for Marco. One more time. 1, 2, 1, 2. Here we go. Y'all think of that? I think. Well, there I arrived in Vegas, and he's standing there at the roulette table. I said, "Hello, honey." You look surprised to see me. Sit down. Let's talk. See, I ain't here to warn you, and I ain't here to blame. See, no one's gonna help you now. 'Cause I ain't fit to pain. I ain't playing when I say I'm going to Vegas. I ain't playing when I say I'm going to Vegas. I ain't playing when I'm saying I'm going to Vegas soon. Don't fool around on me, boy. I got my 44 loaded. So this next song has nothing to do with if you're actually one of these. How many of you consider yourself a hot mess, ladies? This isn't your song, even though I consider myself a hot mess. I say that because Marco was like, "I thought you wrote this song about you." It's not. It's about another hot mess. My other bass player, Kathleen Griffith, and I sat and wrote this song. Calling me again about the girlfriend, fighting it out to the bitter end. You can't seem to ever let her go. I tried to tell you one more time, she's gonna cut real deep and bleed you dry, leave you paralyzed and out of control. If you want a hot mess, someone who is always trying to impress, unhinged wannabe princess, you'll learn eventually. If you want a lady, someone who is classy and ain't shady, call me when you're ready. It might be me, maybe. What the hell do you want me to say? You never listen anyway. Take a choice, make a chance, if you dare. I'm standing right in front of you. Take the blinders off and see right through. I'm the one who's always been there. If you want a hot mess, someone who is always trying to impress, unhinged wannabe princess, you learn eventually. If you want a lady, someone who is classy and ain't shady, call me when you're ready. It might be me. I'm tired of watching the same old movie. The timing's so long. How much longer can we pretend? Oh, Mr. Marco Tello on the guitar. If you want a hot mess, someone who is always trying to impress, unhinged wannabe princess, you'll learn eventually.
want a lady, someone who is classy and ain't shady, call me when you're ready. It might be me. If you want a hot mess, someone who is always trying to impress, unhinged wannabe princess, well, that ain't me. If you want a lady, someone who is classy and ain't crazy, call me, I know you're ready. Are you ready for me? Are you ready for me? It might be me. Maybe.
We going
Do
straight
one
to-
more. Take a shit break. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna do the song I was gonna close with, just in case any of you do need to leave or whatever. And Mr. Robbie Turner is the producer on this. If you don't know who Robbie Turner is, make sure you look him up. Quite the legend. Names like Waylon Jennings, Willie Nelson, Chris Stapleton, those kind of guys. And Rachel Stacy now. That's true. And it's all a God deal. And the way I look at higher power things for me is things just when they fall right in your lap and you're like, how did that just happen? You know, there's only one way to explain it. Yeah. So anyway, when I wrote this song, it was about, I want you to look at the person next to you and say, I don't see what you see, I see beautiful. Look at each other and say that. Thank you. And I wrote this song because I got tired of watching everybody, like girls especially, were the worst, cutting themselves down. And then I'd said this about a friend of ours. I sent a picture to her of herself many years ago. And she wrote back, oh my God, delete that. You know, whatever she wrote. I just responded, I don't see what you see, I see beautiful. And I went, oh my God, that's a song. I mean, it was just like, it came right out of me. And we were talking on the way over. I do have to tell you guys this real quick before we take a break. I've grown up doing poetry and songwriting since I was probably 5 or 6 years old. I was born to be a songwriter, and there's many years I stopped writing because someone made a bad comment about my writing, or someone that was higher up was like, yeah, you should write a better song. And, you know, so and I used to write 6, 7, 8 songs a week. And I'll give you a little bit of the background. And it's hard always to talk about the past, but I had a stepfather who was not very nice. Always cutting me down. I wasn't pretty enough. And so I grew up always thinking I wasn't pretty enough. The words were not something I didn't look at myself ever and go, oh, I'm cute. I still don't think I'm cute. I just love makeup. I'm like Dolly Parton. You know, the bigger the boobs, the better the hair. I'm just kidding. Higher you are to Jesus. But my point was that, it's always been important to me my whole life to let someone know they're beautiful. I'll tell complete strangers. I walk right up and be like, you're so pretty. You don't know who you're going to touch that day. You don't know what they could be going through. Anybody. I tell men now, I'm like, you're very handsome. I just want you to have great hair or whatever. And that's probably because the way I was raised, I wasn't always like that. Now, my mother did think I was cute. That's my mother, though. So anyway, my point was songwriting was always my saving grace. I'd go into my bedroom and write lyrics about things just to get healed. So songs have always been there to heal me. I'm back in a songwriting mode. So if you can remember this song, I want to thank Soul Tea for powering this song. 'Cause without Soul Tea, this would not be in the studios in Nashville right now. And it's believed the song's going to touch a lot more people. So when you would cut yourself down, or anyone around you, just look at each other and say, I don't see what you see, I see beautiful. Every time you cut yourself down, it's like you don't want me around. And every time you say those words to yourself, it's like I'm watching your own personal hell. Don't you worry, I'm not going nowhere. I just need you to know someone cares. When you decide to visit that darkness and the grind, I'll stand by you each and every time. But remember, I don't see what
you see, I see beautiful. Beautiful is what you are to me. I don't see what you see, I see beautiful. Yeah, beautiful is what you are to me. You're like a highway moving so fast. Slow down, let me take a pass. Show you to an exit, rest your mind for a while. Put your head on my shoulder, let me make you smile. There's no negative here to say. I just need you to know there's a different way. Simply grace has been given to me, and you believe in yourself, believe it's true. Remember, I don't see what you see, I see beautiful. That's the way it's always gonna be. I don't see what you see, I see beautiful. Yeah, beautiful is what you are to me. There's no listen singing. There's no magic being earned. No, no, no. It's just a simple song saying I love you. I love All right. I don't see what you see, I see beautiful. Beautiful is what you are to me. I don't see what you see, I see beautiful. Beautiful is what you are to me. A little louder. I don't see what you see, I see beautiful. That's the way it's always going to be. That's the way it's always going to be. One more time. I don't see what you see, I see beautiful. Oh, beautiful is what you are to me. I don't see what you see, I see beautiful. Yeah, that's the way it's always gonna be. I don't see what you see, I see beautiful. Yeah, and beautiful is what you are to me. Oh, yeah. I don't see what you see, I see beautiful. Yeah. That's what you are, always, always to me. Oh, I don't see what you see, I see beautiful. Marco Tello, I'm Rachel Stacy. We're going to take a short break, you guys. You're all beautiful, man. Oh, that's the way it's always gonna be. Last line together. I don't see what you see, I see beautiful. And beautiful is what you are to me. Nice, Dolly. Thanks, you guys. Come see me at the merch booth. And I will tell you this, the coolest part, one more thing, the engineer on that, I found out, you guys know Dolly Parton's
Rockstar album. Engineer is Trisha Earwood's ex-husband, but also is the one who mixed that album. And I was just like, I was a little starstruck. I was like, hi. He was so nice. Anyway, it's great to have that. So thank you, Soul Tea, and thank you in the music room. Well, I guess we'll take a short break. Come see me in my merch booth.